Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right. This is David Kogan with Eliances, and oh, has it been absolutely amazing this morning, because it's all about heroes, heroes, heroes. And you all have the ability to be a hero and make a difference in someone's lives. And we feature today's heroes because they're creating, they're expanding, they're helping one another, they're mentoring others, they're making a difference, and you all have that ability. So listen to our heroes. They have amazing advice. And this morning, well, we had Les Gold, hardcore pawn, TV reality star and owner of American Jewelry and Loan. We also had the original craft brewer, well, Sam Adams Brewing Company CEO. We also had the entrepreneur and founder of an Inc. 5000 recruiting company, AZ Tech Finders. I'm getting hungry because when you find out who our next guest is, you will be hungry too. They have the most amazing pizza. He is the Pizza King. He is the president of Malnati's. And for those of you that may have not heard of Malnati's, they're huge. They're a legend. They're a legend in Chicago. They're expanding and expanding. And he's going to share with us some of that expansion. But the president, Mark Agnew, you can go to Malnatis.com. That's LOUMALNATIS.com. So Mark, President, Malnati's, what's the magic sauce that makes your company so successful?
Well, it's great to be here, David. Thanks for having me. It absolutely starts with our people. We have incredible people at Malnati's. We have hundreds of people that have been with us for over 20 years, and a lot of us started at Malnati's with our first jobs and have grown within the company. So it starts with our people first and foremost, and then it gets to a really unique, authentic deep dish pizza.
And as you mentioned, right? You know, people have been, Malnati's worked there for more than 20 years. That's unheard of in the restaurant industry, food industry. And I know you've grown this company under your leadership from 1,500 employees to 3,401 soon when I come work there. Right. Staff members. You've doubled annual revenue. That is quite an accomplishment, something you've got to be proud of. And in today's world where employees typically hop jobs every couple years, how do you do it? How do you maintain the staff?
I think it starts with really being in their shoes and appreciating them and recognizing them, seeing them, and serving them. We talk a lot about serving our people, and it starts with all the leaders in our company. We have so many leaders in our business. And I think once you really are able to really get to know someone more than just a hi, how are you, but really understand who they are, what's going on in their lives, and appreciate them, see them, and give them an opportunity to grow, they'll realize their full potential. And that's certainly the case with me and all the mentors I've had at Malnati's, and hopefully I'm doing the same internally. We have just awesome people, and the culture is very evident right when you join our business, and I think our customers can really taste the love that we have for each other in our product.
Now, it's hard to imagine. Again, you're the president of Malnati's, the Malnati's Pizza. That's huge. In fact, you've done, I know my family and I have always ordered the pizza. We've had to have it shipped overnight because, well, we didn't want to just fly in for it, although that would have given us a good reason. But since you delivered it, we went ahead and we've always ordered it. So it's just amazing things. But, you know, with a hero, heroes aren't just placed there, right? They don't just become a hero. Let's talk about what your first job was in high school.
Yeah, sure. It was at Malnati's. I was a 15, 16-year-old kid. My parents were going through a divorce. I have an amazing father and mom. I really needed a mentor and a second family as I was going through a difficult time in my life. And Mark Malnati and Rick Malnati and the rest of the Malnati's family really invested in me, saw me. Actually, Rick Malnati wrote my college recommendation, and it just created this really amazing bond that I have with our company and the people in our company.
I mean, did you ever think, starting on day one at Lou Malnati's in high school, that you would ever become the president of the company?
Well, the joke is that I was telling people I was a president when I was 15 years old.
That's one way to do it. That's awesome. And your business card said that too.
That's right. But I did not. I feel very blessed and very fortunate to be the president of this amazing company and I work with just the best, coolest people that I know.
You're listening to Eliances Heroes on Money Radio, AM 1510 and FM 99.3. Are you a hero in business? Are you building your community? What are you doing? You can be a hero. Go to Eliances.com, ELIANCES.com. Now, if you're hungry, because I'm hungry, go to LouMalnatis.com. We have Mark Agnew, the president of Lou Malnati's, started at Lou Malnati's in high school. So, Mark, if you can go back in time, visiting yourself in high school, working there, what would you tell yourself now from what you know? In other words, all the experience you've had, what would you tell yourself back then now?
Oh, that's a great question. I think I'd tell myself that you don't need to be right, that it's about serving others. I think earlier in my career, I was trying to be more perfect and trying to ascend quickly in my career. And it's about our people, and it's about getting to know them and taking the time to really understand who they are and serving them. I've really been mentored in the last 5 years at Malnati's internally by our team to really use that approach, and I believe in it. And on my best days, I'm serving our people. On my worst days, I'm concerned about me being right or not putting our people first.
I mean, it's just an amazing story.
Thanks.
And I know you also teach, right? You teach a 10-week class on entrepreneurship through acquisition. Share with us what are the top 2 to 3 things that you teach in this class.
Yeah, I teach with my co-professor Brian O'Connor at University of Chicago Booth School of Business, which has just been so fun. And the top 2 or 3 things that we really focus on is how a young entrepreneur can buy an existing business and grow it. And so we go through how to finance that, find a business, and then what I'm really passionate about is then once you take on the role of CEO, how you really lead people. And so I love doing that. It's really fun. I work with some really amazing people at Booth, and the students are really fun. And I bring a lot of what they give me back to Malnati. So it's just been a real blessing in my life.
And the president of Lou Malnati's, Mark Agnew, you could reach him at LouMalnatis.com. You can also go to Eliances.com. And you've talked about leading people. I mean, you've got 3,400 people, 3,400 people you're responsible for. That's huge.
It's very humbling when I hear it out loud, yeah.
Well, I told you, 3,401.
That's right.
Hopefully it's not too late for me
We're
to
hiring.
get started.
We're always hiring, David.
And I'll work for Just Pizza. So,
Good.
But, what do you think is the most effective way, maybe 2 to 3 tips of leading people? Because we've got some listeners that have tons and tons of employees, others that are thinking about hiring their first. But either way, they all have to lead when they hire, whether it's one or a gazillion. 2 to 3 tips.
Yeah, 2 to 3 tips. And this is what I've learned from my team internally at Malnati's. I think it's really establishing a work ethic, and no job is above or below anyone in our company, and that's really been modeled for me, and I try to lead like that. And also just really being about authentic relationships, creating a trust level with everyone in the company where you really can really share your heart with everyone in our business. And if you can do that and create trust where you can really love the people that you work with, I think it can provide an opportunity to be an effective leader.
Thick or thin?
Oh, for sure, deep dish.
Deep dish, love it.
Butter crust.
Now I have to ask you a very technical question. This may be the last question, but it's very technical.
Sure.
Do the toppings of what people order reflect their personality? Or what can you tell me about the person by what they order on their pizza?
Yeah, I would say they absolutely do. When you see someone order a Chicago classic, which is our sausage buttercrust, you know that they're a true Chicagoan.
That's right, Mark Agnew, Lou Malnati's president. And you know what, Mark? We're going to end this interview because you and I are going to go to one of your restaurants now. You've expanded into Arizona. So much going on. So I can't wait till this interview's over, which is normally not the case because we're going to go eat some pizza.
Let's go.
Lou Malnati's. Thank you again. David Kogan with Eliances, where heroes entrepreneurs align. And thank you again to Lupidocs Design. LUPIDOCS.com, our producer, Glue.
You have been listening to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups. To present your superpower, visit www.eliances.com. To unmask Eliances heroes' secret identities, be sure to tune in every Thursday at 9 a.m. right here on Money Radio 1510 and 99.3 FM.